Okay. The things and the stuff happen very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we're waiting on Jack. Please, Jack. Please, sir. Please come quick. Cam is working, guys. We're going to win this time. Yeah, let's go. Cam's working. I triple checked it, Seb. You bring light in. Good to see you. XAM. Good to see you as well. Baron. Pleasure as always. Zoc. Fever in the house. Does CC play Ulysses the other week or PP? CC played Joy last week and lost. They played BTS the week before and won. Both teams are currently 1-1. Jay's in the house for the good luck. Let's bring it. Flame God. So funny he's late after all the drama last week. I know, after all the drama. I don't even know what to say, man. He's gonna get his casting privileges taken. Hey, there he is. Oh, sorry. I was like, Jack, you're scaring me, bro.
I spaced out a bit. I didn't see that it was already 59. I'm joining.
Okay. You were scaring me. Just in time. On purpose. Let's go. It's going to be good. Jack's in the house. Going to be a big cast. I got to make a command for Jack. I forgot to do that. Not that there's probably anybody who would ever come in here that wouldn't already know who Jack is, but, I mean, let's do it, right? Zaddy! 3 months Prime. Thank you, Zaddy. Very, very much appreciated. Good to see you. We're just about ready to go. Okay, the Jack command is live. Let me know if it's working, guys. Thank you again, Zaddy, for the people. All right, here we go. Oh shit.
CWC, let's go.
Mythrock, let's go, baby. 11 months. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. There you go. That gets it done. Thank you, Van Cam. So, here we go. The eliminations have begun. Fractal and Continents and Islands and Fractal are off the board. Ooh, baby.
Okay, sorry, I definitely for a second.
No worries.
What did they ban? Fractal and what?
Continents and Islands of Fractal are the first two off the board. Now 7 Seas is off the board. So
who banned Continents and Islands and 7 Seas?
The CC, yeah. It's going to be Highlands. All right. Yeah, so Fractal and Pangaea were banned by Zone of Control. And they were left. Go ahead.
Because those maps are usually like a heavy naval base. I guess Russians don't really want to play naval maps.
Apparently they want to. Yeah, they were probably hoping for Pangaea, maybe.
Whoa! It's Highlands.
That's,
yeah. Huge simming map.
Heavy simming. Heavy simming.
I need to turn on the light. I'll be back 1 second.
Yeah. First off the board, Coupe. Of course, keeping in mind that
super dark here, even though it's not that.
You have short days, eh? You guys have the short days, especially in the dead of winter. You guys must have really short days. I know about that. We have pretty short days here. So Team 1 is CC, and they took off Coupe, and then Russia's been taken off by Zone of Control so far.
I've seen one Coupe game on Highlands. It was by Malm. I've watched the VOD of one of the games, and Coupe always spawns on land.
Yeah.
So turn 1, he spawns on land, and then it starts with 2 pop and extra production. That's actually ridiculous.
Yeah. The same thing happened in the last game that Zone of Control played. Coupe spawned in with broken stats, and he had his 3 turns settler on turn 1, and he settled the second city he settled. So like his first settler went and settled. He was working 2 forwardiers on his second city, and it was right in Fish's face playing Rome, and Fish somehow held off a massive Archer rush, a massive Toa rush, and then eventually Zone Control was able to win. But yeah, it was crazy.
The thing is, right? The spawn Malm had, it wasn't even crazy, right? But your 2/2s turn into 2/3, and you start with 2 pops. So he had like turn 1, he was building a 5-turn settler, right? So
Yeah,
usually when people make 2 scouts, he already has a settler walking, which is like insane.
exactly.
It's like
Yeah,
that's like insane tempo, and
ridiculous.
also the fact that with Maori, you don't even really need to improve the tiles, right? Since you want actually unimproved tiles.
Mm-hmm. So Zone of Control banned Russia, they banned Gaul, and then they banned Byzantium. And Menelik is in. And I'm gonna guess Germany gets picked here. I don't know
Oh,
who.
Menelik just first pick. Menelik is complete cancer on this map due
Yeah,
to unique unit just instantly walking through the war map. So
yeah,
they ignore the hills.
yeah. I would
I
have
think they
preferred a
have bomb.
Menelik. Well, Byzantium's really strong too, but I would have preferred a Menelik ban here over Byzantium, to be honest with you. I think Germany
I
gets
agree.
picked here. I feel like because this map, like war civs, just don't do well on this map, just because by the time you get to your enemy, your units are irrelevant, kind of. In a lot of cases, it
Yeah,
feels
I
like.
mean, the last time we played Highlands, we got pretty lucky with our position. Brazil actually spawned next to Japan and next to Cree, but that's extreme cases. Most of the times you're gonna have like a neighbor 20 tiles away, so you can't really reach
Yeah.
him.
So zone of control, Poundmaker and Wolford. I was wrong about the Germany pick. I think Germany is crazy right now with the new changes, monarchy gameplay, the change of the card to industrial zones being red now. I just feel like Germany is insane right now, and I thought maybe they
I
went
agree.
zone control might go there. I saw you actually playing in a scrimmage with them, and
Yeah,
you were like 1 and 2 turning Renaissance walls for that Diplo favor.
yeah. That's the thing with Germany, and now like it's even better because other civs gonna have trouble fitting their policies in, while Germany with an extra red card can actually fit everything in. It's like what it used to be in Merchant Republic,
Mm-hmm.
and no problem.
Yeah, no, I think the meta is going to shift dramatically to monarchy now. Um, Maybe if you're doing some later game simming with building districts, you might want to get to merchant. But other than that, why bother? Like it's such a great mix now with monarchy. I
Aggressive
think.
ban Hungary, it's not really an extremely good Hungary map because I think every single time I've seen somebody pick Hungary, they did not have very pleasant game on this map. There is not that many rivers. It's hard to utilize your cement bonuses, and
I
like
agree. Yeah.
the city stats usually tend to be pretty far away from a players as well, so you can't really use your levy bonus either. I mean, you can secure a city state, but at this point, if you're playing for securing city state, just pick Pericles. At least he has a wild card, which is a huge bonus now with change the governments, and
Hmm.
he has amazing district.
Yeah. So interesting that Korea, who you know well on this map because you smashed our faces in with them, Korea not banned or picked in the first round. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know why Scotland would be a ban here. They don't feel
I
good on
don't
this
know.
map with the lack of luxuries. I don't know.
Korea is definitely much better than Scotland.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that. And yeah, I'm a little scared about the Ethiopia pick. Japan. I feel like is an unusual pick for this map. I mean, Japan's
I
strong, but
don't.
I don't really
I don't
know.
like Japan. They're doing something holy site related.
Yeah,
Who's playing
maybe.
the destroyer? So it might be something holy site related. Might be theater related, but
Yeah, that's the thing is with all the space, there might be a culture victory play, like half price theaters, half price holy sites. Maybe with all that space, Japan, if they get the right spawn, maybe they can just go crazy on a culture thing. I don't know. Zulu band. Again, I don't know. Maybe Zulu's one of the military type civs that could do something on this map.
Don't really like Zeal on this map. If anything, I would probably say Mongolia would be the best because you can get your horses to 6 movement, which means they can actually
Good
travel
point.
3 hill tiles in one
Mhm.
turn. But outside of that, not really a fan of it. I feel like you need movement saves, and the Mongolia would be one of the
Yeah.
best.
And
Gandhi ban.
Ethiopia or Gandhi, sorry.
I think they banned Gandhi because like they saw, Ethiopia and uh, Japan get picked, so there is a possibility of them going
Yeah,
free
yeah,
beliefs on shrines and temples.
yeah. That's a good counter pick for sure. Siunduk made it to second round picking. Golden, I know, likes to play with her, and so there's a good lock in there. Still shocked that Germany's sitting there. I would be nervous if I was zone of control that they might get picked on the next two
Yeah,
choices.
same in map. Like thing is, a lot of people underestimate. You don't really need to place, a river commercials.
Yeah,
Like obviously
exactly.
it helps, but it's not a big deal. Like you're gonna miss on few gold, but like the
Yeah,
most important is the Hansa setup in the end is gonna be ridiculous amount of production.
yeah.
Allows you to just outsim anyone.
Yeah, I agree. I said the exact same thing in our zone of control Discord. I said Germany. I mean, all the other changes, but who cares about? Okay, maybe you got your +1 +2 commercial hubs. Okay, so like you said, you miss out a little bit, but you've got so much space. Germany gets to turn 70 without being inhibited in any way. It's game over, right? With all this space, all those hills, so much production. I don't know how you stop it. I just it's scary. France, magnificent, Black Queen. We pick. Oh, okay. So I would love to
I
see
think
Germany.
yeah, yeah. They were just. I didn't quite understand why they was tapping. Did something happen? Did they mispick or what?
Yeah, no, I think maybe they're wondering if they would be able to pick, and then they were typing it in just in case. Maybe Sandro was AFK for a second, and then he came back.
Victoria. Oh,
No.
I don't like. Why not pick
What?
Dido? Dido is much better. Like Dido
Dido's so
can
much
be.
better on this map. With all those
Yeah, yeah. Dido
lakes, you
is.
build your Kothons, spam settlers, all the space.
Yeah, it's for settlers and how you call it, and extra trader capacity. But like Victoria, like you get a free galley, but
I
it's
guess
most
I
of
mean
the
maybe
time
they
it's
wanted
gonna
to
be
make
lakes.
like maybe they wanted to make money and the half price harbors was the thing, but why not Dido? Why not Dido there? Noob's gonna play Canada, it looks like.
I'm getting told
Goldman.
that it might be for call. Are they? I mean, call on England is very important. I
Yeah.
think yeah, it gives 2 extra call per tile, but is it really actually
Yeah.
that big of a deal?
I honestly don't like the pick. I have to say I don't know how Germany. I mean, right out of the gate, I'm like Germany, Germany, Germany. They didn't get banned or picked. I'm just blown away. You know, just blown away. This is crazy. Okay, but I mean, overall though, what's your assessment of the teams' drafts on both sides? What do you like? What don't you like?
I don't really like Victoria. I don't really like Japan. I don't really like. I think the only naval ships that are good on this map is Dido, just because of extra capacity on
Yeah,
traders and like you can put and you have production towards settlers. Outside of that, it's kind of a waste of
of
like
a
naval.
pick. Yeah,
I mean, I guess if Victoria is not that bad because a half price harbor you can put them in the lakes. It's not that bad, but like it feels like the boat would be uh the free boat would be a waste. Maybe you should have considered Eleanor instead for the because in the BBG they gave production towards theater buildings
yeah,
for Eleanor. So, but because I feel like there is no point in picking Victoria since the boats are free
yeah.
boats are
Yeah. It's free
literally
boats.
a waste. Like you most of the times you're gonna delete them on this map.
Yeah.
So maybe you can get a CD state kill, but that's about it.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. I really question it. Must be just something that Jessica wanted for comfort, I guess. I don't know. Uh, I like I like fish on Cree. I think Cree on this map is crazy good. Um, and I think Korea is a great pick to get them in the second choice. We'll see how Golden in his first big game out of the gate with his team, with his favorite civilization, how he can take advantage of that. Noob on Canada.
From the first
We'll see what
stirrings of
happens. I
life
feel like
beneath water,
I feel like I love Canada on this map. If they're on their own, if they can sim, how do you stop? How does Ethiopia? I guess right. It's Ethiopia against Canada. I guess is probably the victory condition face off. Would you say?
On towards the stars.
Is Diplo visibility shared in teamers? That's a good question. No. Each individual, I think, Jack, right? Each individual Civ. Jack there.
Oh, wait, do I have push to talk?
Yeah. I wasn't.
Oh my god, I was push to talk. Fuck.
Okay, yeah,
I was like talking. I was talking. I mean, I was. I think at halftime I was present. Halftime I wasn't.
Yeah.
But what is the question?
No, somebody asked if Diplo visibility was shared amongst teams, but that's not right. Each individual Civ has their own diplomatic visibility against.
Yeah, diplomatic.
So nobody, you can't share Catherine's, for example.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Diplo points. Diplo points are not shared.
Yeah, Diplo
either,
points.
So...
Yeah, separate. So I think I asked you the question. You were probably not push to talk. I feel like it's kind of Canada versus Ethiopia as the victory condition face off. Is that kind of?
Yeah. I said to it that I think Canada is one of the strongest late game civs because first of all, the Mounties, they don't scale in price, so you can potentially spam infinite amount of national parks, resulting in unstoppable culture victory.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now at the sea. We loaded a bit, but I think it didn't rather because not every single player loaded in. But Japan has, I think, the biggest sea out of everyone. Looking for it if they were gonna somehow interact with England.
Yeah, England's got a decent amount of space on their sea, not too bad.
And a cliff of Dover above.
But yeah, the other thing people like on Highlands, because there's so many hills, that's such a huge advantage for Canada because extra production on their mines, right? So you've got food on all those tiles, and then you mine them all up and get extra production. Like they just feel like they could be turbo broken. And look at this spawn.
Where is Canada?
At bottom middle, slightly left of middle.
Ooh, is he gonna
look at the deer? Look at the deer.
He's going for a gypsum as well.
Oh my land.
It's not 2 for the deer. It's gonna be 2, but it's still alright. I think.
Yeah, but you get deer pantheon and you get extra food on those guys. Like that feels insane. I think you probably settle the gypsum here, right?
Yeah.
And then you can, and then you have all kinds of expands with fresh water to the left. A little bit sparse on fresh water to the right, but is there any competition? London's north of them. France's would be a little bit of a challenge to their north on the left. Does France have anybody competing with them for space? No. Well, Korea could push them, but it's a long ways. Korea.
I'm checking.
Go ahead.
I'm checking if any of them have Luxus, because maybe if he settles on a gypsum and somebody gives him Lux, he can be happy right away.
Yeah. Turn 1, yeah.
Also, I checked Ethiopia spawn, and I'm already set because I'm looking. This is like perfect Earth Goddess.
Earth Goddess.
Except it's nerfed. Except it's not.
Yeah, it's nerfed. Yeah, like insane Earth Goddess.
I'm actually extremely sad about Earth Goddess.
It's good. It's not insane, I guess, but yeah, it's got a lot of good tiles there.
I mean, his unique improvement gives appeal, so he can place them on the hills, coupled with Holy Size, and then he can actually make all the land breathtaking. But with a nerfed Earth Goddess, I'm not sure if it's a Magnus
cap. With the nerfed Earth Goddess, I think it's just a Magnus cap, right?
I think he just got Magnus.
Yeah, you just chopped the crap out of that. Really, actually, quite close between them and Korea. So, be in a position probably where Golden needs to put pressure on them and not let them free sim early, I would say. And also Victoria's there. So the Ethiopia is definitely kind of squeezed in quite a bit. They've got some lakes and desert and city-states. Yeah. Interesting. Japan, you're right, though. Oh, I just looked at expands, actually. That's a lot of sea for Japan. They will have to compete with Cree for it, probably. I think Cree has a lot of space as well. They have all kinds of room. Excuse me. Some good mountains for Kree is nice. +5 campus if he discovers it. Fissure. What's he got? Not much in the way of camps and pastures, unfortunately, so not the greatest spawn for Kree gaming.
I'm looking at Korea. Korea has so many hills. He can do crazy Simon adjacencies here.
Yeah, and plains
Oh,
hills
that's
to
gonna be
do.
a
Well,
lot
some
of plains.
grasslands up. Oh yeah. Does he have a +6 in the capital?
He
does.
has
He
if
does once he finds
with a
Niter.
Niter.
He just gotta
Yeah.
hope he puts it in the right spot. If he goes bottom
mean-
left instead of bottom right, he'll miss the Niter.
He can put 2 tiles down. There is 6 hills as well, but I'm not sure if they want to invest that much, and he's gonna be growing into upper stone as well. So
Yeah, I think you probably just
Probably
settle the
not.
lake, and then he'll know that he has. Actually, yeah, settle the lake. Wow, and then the one just north of the mountain range, 2 tiles left of the iron.
Another thing is Korea is in between Persia and Ethiopia, so we might see some action with unique units. I don't think Immortals push is actually gonna be a thing here. The distance is
Yeah, too much.
pretty high unless Persia decides to like overcommit. He goes like on a citrus and maybe another settle right in front of Korea, and then he tries to push him. But
That's
I mean, it's
impressive.
possible. Sandra can do it. Sandra is pretty aggressive player.
Oh, Sandro's on. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Sandro can be pretty amazing at this game. I tried watching his stream sometimes, and his movement is so fast I can't even keep up. Like he's so. You get sick watching him sometimes.
Oh, by the way, there is a +6 as well if you put it on Uranium. Uranium is a hill to the right of Korean capital.
Oh yeah, he would eventually have it. Yeah. He's got +6s everywhere.
I mean, he can just place it. Like,
Good fresh
just
water
place
as
it.
well. Like he can settle straight south 3 tiles on the lake, and then there's a citrus tile, which I guess doesn't have a ton of hills, but there is one grasslands. I would give him 4.
Check it.
Then there's a nice river there. What's the openings? Builder first for Ottawa. Anything other than scouts firsts for everybody else? I don't think so.
Sandra just got a free builder.
Wow.
What
Free
did he
builder
open up?
turn 3. Talk about tempo.
Did he open up? He opened up with money, so he's gonna
Yeah.
improve his stone to have a 2-3. Oh, if he grows into one, oh, he's not gonna grow into any of the woods. He's gonna grow into fish and mace first. So I was thinking if he could buy another stone. I don't think that's gonna be the case for quite a while, but this can be used on iron.
I'm not sure what you mean, Hindu.
He's gonna
Kree
be
spawn looks
Russian
like what?
Bronze Working, I suppose, right away.
This is
I
Zocteam
don't know,
on the
we will
left.
see. I don't think that they're actually gonna do like all in on Persia, but we will see. We will see. Maybe if Korea settles towards Persia and Sandra decides that it can be interesting, it can happen. By the way, Tusk got a scout from a hut in his Kree.
Oh, Kree scouts. Poggers. He went what turn is it? Turn 4. Okay, so he just went scout. He could go scout into settler, and since he got that free one. I know he loves to go super aggressive on the settlers. He'll be able to get a lot of good cities though, like just settling straight towards Bandar Brunei. Maybe even takes out Bandar Brunei. There's a good campus there, +5 campus in Bandar Brunei. He can actually settle
far away.
the river. Well, I know if you settle that direction, right? You can settle the maze, settle north of the horse, and then go take Bandar Brunei out. Lots of good campuses. It works towards Persia as well.
He doesn't have that many pastures. He only has one pasture.
Yeah, he needs to find a city with more pastures, and I don't really see much around.
I don't.
It's a bit
No,
of a
he
weak
can't
spawn
really
for
trade
him,
it.
unfortunately. This for Kree things anyway. It's interesting to see the 2 naval civs almost mid-distance. Like, what is that? 12 tiles? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 12 tiles away from each other, but not on the same water MS. So they'll have a bit of a stalemate maybe in the middle with land units. We are going into turn 6. We'll see if this map has life. If it does, we can start to break things down a bit more. Builder first, so we're going to get some sheep up, so he'll have a 3-2 to work. He'll be able... Did he go... What did he open with? He opened with mining, so he's going to work the 2 copper right out of the gate. So those would be 2/3/2 tiles right out of the gate with that builder. They bought him a scout, or he got it from a hut. Did you see if he got that from a hut or not?
Who?
Noob's got a scout. They must have bought him a scout.
I
Early.
don't
That's usually
think.
the
No,
play
they
with Canada
they bought
anyway.
him because
Yeah.
I think he like he opened up with a builder. He's gonna
Yeah.
improve to copper.
Yeah.
Have his 2/3/2 mine.
Yep, exactly.
His spawn looks pretty disgusting. I suppose he's gonna go Artemis here
Oh yeah,
and
with
just snowball out of
all
it.
these camps, he's basically free sim as can be, really.
I think he's gonna go religion. I'm not the big fan of Canada religion. I feel
I
like
don't
just
think so
going
either.
commercial theater campus is
Yep.
just so much better.
I agree.
Yes, so you can get a lot of culture of like I feel like faith is kind of wasted.
Exactly.
I don't
I mean, you just money in production equals your national park. So why bother? Why bother getting faith and religion in that? Just slows your tempo to getting to them, right? Go theaters and natural wonders, or sorry, man-made wonders first.
Do you think Curry is gonna die? Corny wrote that he thinks Curry is gonna die before turn 60. How do you feel about that?
Korea dies before turn 60. Well, I mean, I mean, he's gonna have huge science. He should have fast watches. I don't know how you die with watches. I mean, Corny's a smart man. I don't know how he dies though. He's got some pretty good chokes between him and Ethiopia. Like you said though, Sandro, very good player. Depending on how aggressive he is, maybe he gets some early pressure with the Immortals, and then unique unit from Ethiopia. They go all in to kill him. Thing is that generally speaking, Korea's expands are going to be south, right? South to the lakes, southwest to the river, maybe even on to the inland sea there, heading down towards Lisbon. Like, he's going to expand in that direction. It's a long journey down there. I guess the Ethiopia UU, but I mean, really, the Ethiopia UU against Hawatches, I don't know if I like their chances. I don't know.
We will see, but who's gonna be making goals? I feel like England is probably gonna get pushed by Samurais, and there is also a match between Japan and England, so that could be pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Canada has the best pawn, but I feel like Zok ultimately wants a remap. They don't want Jessica next getting Samurai with Metahor, and they don't really want Korea next to between Persia and Ethiopia, because Ethiopia can just like it doesn't even have to kill. It can just come with your unique unit and pillage all his infrastructure.
Yeah.
This is like the unique units of Ethiopia are worse than Malons on this map, just because of how many hills.
Yeah, good
there
point.
are.
Yeah. They ignore them, right?
No, they actually voted against remap.
So the game's in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I mean, I think Korea's got to love their spawn, not knowing their neighbor situation. Jessica's just gonna have to hold on tight. I mean, she can put cities across the water and not completely die from Japan, I guess. I think Noob's probably like, guys, I win this game. He's even got a volcano going off in the south. Noob does.
I mean,
like, he just
we'll
wins
have to
this game.
see. But I really dislike England being next to Samurais with Matterhorn. Like Matterhorn is crazy on this map with like look how many hills.
Yeah.
Like these
No, I
Samurais
agree.
are gonna
It's
be
trouble.
moving 2 tiles a turn, and like they're gonna be unkillable. I'm not sure how Jessica can defend a Samurai push. I would bet that she's gonna die to Samurai push.
Okay. So what's your thoughts? Do you think Korea dies before turn 60? I mean, do you think Hawatches die on this map?
Hmm?
Do you think the Hawatches die on this map? Turn 60?
What do you mean die?
Well, I mean, Corny said, I didn't see exactly what he said, but you said that he felt like
He felt like Korea was gonna die.
Korea dies before turn 60. Like, that's a bold prediction. So Paris gets a settler next turn. As Alpha's already got theirs. See if he's going to go back-to-back settlers. Is he going to go? He probably steps north here. Settles the lakes, I would imagine.
There is 3 faith city state in the game, so that's good for Ethiopia. Is anyone else gonna go religion? Don't know. We will have to see, but it looks like nobody else is gonna go religion. Nobody's going for archery, so I suppose it's Artemis, not gonna be holy side. See anyone else going for holy side?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's. By the way, the last time we played against Kree, I must say Kree is super annoying on this map because they start with a hill promotion right away, so they can scout absurd amount of land before anyone else.
Yeah.
And your scouts are going to be moving like one tile at a time. So that's a huge advantage of Kree.
Yeah, no, I agree. So we'll see. First settler is out for Japan and England. Jessica has now got a friend. She's going to need a unit to escort. There it is. She's going to head north, maybe, to the... Not sure where. Like, I would have thought the stone would have been her first choice. 2-2 base, 2-3
Yeah,
gear.
I think that's why her scout is standing there. She's just gonna...
Yeah. Unfortunately, she would have been better off having the scout back on her. Although I guess she was just defending the location, I suppose. You don't need to buy a scout for that. Plus,
let me check.
you have two scouts and a warrior.
Not revealed Metahorn.
Oh, she
Look
didn't.
at the
Oh, wow.
POV of Jessica. She like revealed every single tile besides those that reveals Metahorn.
Oof, that's a tough break early. Yeah, she could have her pathing blocked here. She's going to need to shift in around to the banana, and then she'll be home free.
I'm thinking, is there a way Japan can do anything here? She's on the coast and he has Metahorn, so that's plus a scout. Don't think so.
Yeah, the Matterhorn is going to be a decisive factor in this game.
I feel like if she revealed Metahorn, they would actually remap for her. But
Yeah.
now it's too late.
Exactly.
Sandra picking City Pattern Goddess.
Oh, did he get Faith from a Hut? Turn 12? He must have got something. I like City Patron Goddess on Persia. I like it a lot. Probably no river. Maybe just goes harbors. Oh, and harbors. Builder scouting. And settler heading towards... What, the rice maybe? Or maybe they go... That's be the question. Is he heading to the citrus or to the rice?
Did you see? Sandra is going straight for bronze, by the way.
Really?
So he might actually play it aggressive.
Yeah, straight to bronze.
Do we think he's gonna settle on Pantanal?
Well, that's what I was
He's
just
going
asking.
for
Do you think he
citrus
settles?
settle.
Yeah, there's a citrus settle would be super aggressive. He's heading that way. So he's
Probably gonna buy a 2-2, grow, buy another 2-2 later to grow into stone.
Yeah.
It's an amenity. I mean, Pantanal is not the best wonder in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Zero production, especially early, is this is like no tempo to it at all. Nope. Okay, so I don't know what she was thinking there. Why did she move off of the hill? She shift entered onto the banana, but then she had her scout standing on the hill she needed. I mean, she did. It just costs her a turn, but I don't know why she wouldn't just. Yeah, I don't understand that movement, but whatever, not a big deal. Hamilton. Wow, that's actually really nice with campus. A lot of 2-2s for Canada on their second city. Another settler on the way. Really a ton of momentum. 3-2 base for Canada, and then 2-2 3 tiles, and a 3-2 deer. Like a ton of gold. Look at the gold on Canada already. 13 gold a turn already with all these tiles. The copper and the deer up. so much value early. Couple scouts coming in the direction of Canada. Potential harassment. Let's see how Fish is doing. So Fish did settle on the maize, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I like the maize settle though, because I feel like if he'd have settled just above the fissure, he could have opened up another settle on the other lake. Well, I guess it still has a settle on the other lake there as well. Just on the other side of it. A little bit slower maybe. But pretty traditional openings so far. Second settler coming from everybody, it looks like. Oh, no, I was wrong, actually. France into a +3 campus.
So what do you think? Which pantheon is Ethiopia is gonna pick?
I don't think Earth Goddess. I think you go Magnus in that capital with the nerfed Earth Goddess. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they could make so much faith other ways. I don't think it's worth... I don't know. Okay, so Jess was a little slow on her second city because of the delay, but not too big a deal. Second settler's out on Persia. Second settler's out on Canada. So there you go. The tempo of builders. We always talk about it, right? Noob went for builder first, got the tiles up. He's got a settler out and moving. Persia got a builder in a hut. His second settler's on the move. Everybody else is still working on their second settler, I think. Oh,
By the way, normally you're muted. I don't know if you're.
oh
talking.
shoot! Yeah, I was muted. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I muted it to answer a question in chat. Sorry, yeah, I was just actually talking about the tempo of an early builder and how builder from a hut on Sandro, and he has his settler out, and of course builder first from Noob, and his settler is halfway to his settle. So it's just, you know, getting tiles improved, that extra production. He's going into another builder as well. It's just it's crazy how much builder from a hut or going builder first can give you such great tempo.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go with stone circles here. He had one good stone. He had two stones he could improve in the capital. He got a builder from a hut. He took City Pattern Goddess. Interesting choice.
Oh, on Sandro,
Kari-
you mean?
Yeah, Sandro. And Kari is kind of getting bullied here a bit. He had to pull back a lot of units, and he's not really scouting. He's just basically protecting his side ones.
Yeah.
But I really like his spawn.
I do like.
So I don't know. You probably didn't hear, but I asked you which pantheon do you think Ethiopia is gonna pick. I feel like it's gonna be Earth Goddess, but
do you? I
it's
said
so sad.
I did respond, but didn't you? Obviously didn't hear. I said not Earth Goddess. I feel like
not Earth Goddess.
I don't think so. I feel like you go Magnus and get all the tempo in the world there. You're gonna make so much faith anyway. Although that being said, not a lot of resources. Only 2 resources in the first 2 rings means very little faith in the capital when you think about it as well, right? So, me? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do go Earth Goddess for the early faith. It's early tempo, obviously with science and culture coming off of it. Looks like Fish is going to commit to the coast, and that will mean he'll have to battle Japan through the chokes.
But Japan is settling Metahorn, no fresh water.
I mean, that's a smart play.
I know. He's preparing for all-in on Jessica. I'm just saying that
and they still don't even know about it from Zoc perspective.
I'm actually thinking about it, of him going holy side here and just like that forward the city on Metahorn, putting a holy side there, and him finding a religion crusade can be nasty because Jessica will have no way to remove it. And if you put Moksha there, it's gonna convert, and we're gonna have what? Moksha crusade
Matterhorn.
samurais. I don't think there is a way to defend that, especially for England.
Yeah, no, that's a hill. Ethiopia's capital is a hill. It's just a grasslands hill, so it's 2-1. So Korea's got a scout over here towards Japan.
I'm looking at this. I cannot believe how bad the Earth Goddess now is. It's so sad. Like the guy has a perfect spawn for Earth Goddess, but it's like 4-5 change. It's literally nothing.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely
I
nothing.
mean, yeah, you think about it, 4 faith, that's not even one science and one culture for Ethiopia, right? Like, it doesn't
I
feel like
mean,
much of
4-5
anything.
is barely any tempo.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like like you just better off chopping, but I don't know for 5 on generation and
Yeah. So
I
Noob,
don't know.
his opening was builder settler, settler builder into settler out of his capital. Fantastic spawn, greeting it out, and he's got to be loving everything he's seeing here.
His standard is huge.
Yeah, he just has a massive amount of space. I mean, it almost feels like you could lose a couple players and still win with Canada here with this spawn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Freezing
Like
Canada.
I mean, if you can't kill him, and he puts down 40 national parks, how do you stop it? Right? Like, who would you like? I guess Ethiopia could try to do some sort of culture defense, but he's got grasslands gang going on here, and not. I mean, like I said, tons of Earth Goddess land, but not the greatest Earth Goddess. By the way, just double checking city states. So you said there was 3 faith,
There's 3 faith,
couple science,
2 left of Noob, and 1 next to Ethiopia.
and then Banderbernay, Lisbon in the game, Geneva, Bologna. Bologna is very interesting. Not a lot of really. Ayutthaya, I suppose, might be the most intriguing down here by Noob. So if you can control that, basically Ayutthaya is unpushable, so he could survive and just hold Ayutthaya all game. As the only culture city state would be a big advantage for them. Natural wonders. We obviously know where Matterhorn is. What else did we find? We have found Pantanal, of course. It's quite the active volcano south of Canada's capital. Oh, Cliffs of Dover, actually, right by Jessica. She needs to shift enter to get ahead of an Ethiopian scout here to not get blocked again. I would imagine they probably don't have first moves, but hopefully a shift enter works.
What are you talking about?
Jessica's got a shift enter to get past an Ethiopian scout, or else she's going to have another settler postponed.
Yeah, I don't know if she has. I don't know if she can beat first moves.
That's the thing. If it's
shift enters.
yeah, shift enters because this Russian host, right?
Oh.
If it was her host, they'd have no concern. But
who is hosting right now? Oh, it is Ethiopia hosting as well.
Ethiopia, there you go.
Yeah, so he should be able to beat her to this spot in the lane.
Yeah. Oh, so
he
already moved. He had to move already. So really, I guess she just goes around. I guess it's just going to be. There's only 1 unit, so it's just a delay. She can get around it, but it'll just be again a more tempo lost.
Look at this goddess of the hands on Canada.
Oh,
this is some nasty tiles.
Nasty.
He already has 4 cities. He's gonna build an Artemis. He's gonna be like miles ahead of everyone.
And if we go ahead,
no, you go.
I was just gonna say, and then you look at his other cities. Like he's gonna have cities. Every city's gonna have at least a deer or 2 in it. Winnipeg's got 2 deer. He can transfer one of the deer into Hamilton. So there's the potentially 2 deer in Hamilton, 3 or 4 in the capital, 2 in Winnipeg. You go further out, there's another deer on the lakes to the left. There's 2 or 3, 4 deer to the right on non-fresh settles. Like, there's just going to be gross tiles, crazy 6 turning Artemis. Like, wow, he's about to get another deer tile online.
Yeah, yeah, and it's also gonna be amenities for Artemis.
Yeah, I think you have more amenities as well.
And then ship. How much does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 amenities he was gonna get from Artemis.
Yeah, because the horse and the tobacco up there as well, right?
Yeah, but you know how Artemis works? It gives amenity to the
Local.
city who owns the tile
Exactly.
with improved potential. So that's like sort of mini Colosseum.
Yeah, when you think about it, right? Because he could put 2 in Winnipeg, 2 or 3 in Hamilton. The capital can keep 2 or 3. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Mini Coliseum on turn 27.
Hi everyone.
So Paris got themselves a +3 campus, but they're sitting on 2 cities right now. It's an interesting strategy, and they're not even going settler. I guess that just a play to compete with. Actually, who's up on? Okay, so it's not even. What's his name first? I was thinking Great Scientist. Is that a play to compete with Korea on Great Scientists to go settler into? France went settler to campus, +3 campus, and now they're into a scout. They're not even have a second settler on the way out yet. It feels like a slow start.
I mean, it's pretty good to get science up early on France. You can get a good timing with how you call it with your mid game push.
Yeah. 2 more settlers
And
coming from Persia, by the way.
I just don't see how Tusk can actually do anything to any of his neighbors. To like Persia looks pretty strong right now. Pushing into France is almost impossible.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. He spawned next to 2 civs. He has to like try to outsim them.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say he's gonna be about him being able to outsim. He's got an interesting setup where he can go Gov Plaza on this fissure and get some pretty good campuses, I would think. He can settle the lake to the east of Alpha and get like maybe 3 campuses around a fissure Gov Plaza setup. So pretty good campuses there. Some good campuses in the north. Like I said, I think he makes a play on Vander Brunei eventually. Got 2 more settlers on the way. You're right though. It's going to be about him. My guess is at this point he's thinking I got to outsim Persia and go attack and put pressure on so that they don't kill Korea, and then maybe Korea gets in a tough position here, gets their Saewons up, gets their timing on Hawachas, tries not to die as was predicted by Corny.
I also want to mention that he ended up going with Sacred Path on Ethiopia, even though this seems like an amazing Nerf Goddess spawn, it's just not worth it anymore.
No, I agree.
I don't know. I feel like Nerf Goddess has to be like either changed to be like there was a proposal to make it maybe charming based, or it has to be reverted. Like I try it now, it's just not worth it.
Yeah,
I listened to some discussions. So people said the reason it was nerfed is like because in a base game, a lot of pantheons are pretty weak. Like, okay, there is really just settlement, which is pretty good. God of Craftsman is much weaker because, like, in our mod guarantees you strategics. So artificially, God of Craftsman is better. But in a base game, getting strategic is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it's pretty weak. So there is not that many amazing pantheons. And then Earth Goddess was like a standout out of all pantheons.
Absolutely.
While in a BBG mod, in our mods, a lot of pantheons are just straight up much stronger. Like we have good stone circles, God of Sea weaker, God of Sea stronger because overall the fishing boats, all fishing boats in our game are one extra production, so God of Sea can add another production on top of it, making the tiles extremely desirable. And God of Craftsman more consistent because Horse and Iron are guaranteed. And there's like a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
like a lot of pantheons who are changed and are amazing.
Yeah.
Fertility rights is so much better. I don't know.
So Jessica
really
got fishing boat Pantheon, which is nice. I wanted to point you out to situation. Do you think that's a Japan hit on a coast? Do you think Jessica loses a settler next turn before she can settle?
I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, it's a Japan hit. He doesn't have meta hard. He has meta hard.
Yeah, she's gonna need.
Ooh, he does have. Oh, okay. Now for sure it
Oh,
might actually.
oh, that's really tough. She's gonna get first moved. I mean, she's gonna spit. I don't think there's any way that she did. Let's saves this unit.
I
There's
don't
actually
remember
two.
if he-
If the other Japan scout has, I think this is.
No,
gone.
he can't. Wait, does he have meta hard?
Does this just say if he
He-
has Matterhorn,
no,
he
he
can hit
doesn't,
with
he
both?
doesn't,
He
he
doesn't.
doesn't.
Okay. Oh, she got it down. Wow.
Okay, that was pretty slow.
That felt slow. I mean, the host didn't get the hit in. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
This-
she gets to spam B, but it should not be faster than placing.
Yeah.
What city? I'm thinking. No, I was like thinking maybe they could have just waited until she would place the city, but no, they would just buy.
Yeah, they'll buy her a unit. I
Look
would
how
think,
much damage it done. 60.
with
Ah,
one
yeah, but
hit.
because the Ethiopia hit. I mean, I guess it makes no difference. She placed before the hit. But like, I don't know. Could they have played it any differently? I don't think so. I don't know how they messed up. Like,
I don't know how they didn't. I
first
felt
moves,
like it was a
because,
lost settler. I did.
yeah. Ethiopia is the host, and he's Russian host, and obviously Russian guy would be closer to him than Jessica. So I don't know how she managed to get first moves and blah, blah, blah. I don't think Jessica even has crazy first moves, so that's extremely surprising.
Yeah, I was shocked by that. By the way, Sandro going crazy greedy on the settlers. Holy cow! Fourth city will be established soon, and 3 settlers on the go. Let's see how Fish is countering, basically with the same type of thing. 2 more settlers on the go.
Problem I see with this build is like he's not. I guess actually I see what he's doing, and then he went with city patrons, so you can place a lot of districts.
Yeah.
Fast. But I was like, the problem with this build, you're gonna have 7 cities, but none of them are gonna have districts. So you have 7 cities, but barely any economy. So I'm not sure how I felt about that. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like to go like 4 cities, then I like to build my districts up, get my economy, and then add more settlers. But
Yeah, I like
besides that,
actually.
though.
It depends on the tempo. 4 or 5. You get your first 2, obviously, and then if my second city's got a lot of tempo, sometimes I'll go double settler in my capital and first city if I can get my monument up and get the colonization card in. I like getting to 5 cities if I can, but sometimes your second city just isn't down fast enough with enough tempo to get you there. Great people. Imhotep's not up yet. Hypatia's not first either. Yeah, not a lot of interesting things going on with the early great people.
And so nope, is it Artemis down? Yeah, it
Yeah, it's
is done.
done. Yeah, it's done.
I'm surprised he actually went with Moksha instead of going like maybe Liang and Seri to go along with all the resources he has. I guess
Yeah.
he decided it would be too unfair.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, exactly. He's like, would have been too fast of a win.
He has so many resources. He even has a volcano exploder here. And
Yeah, Moksha's, I guess for high pop in an Artemis city, that's a lot of culture. And when you think about it, like he might want to transfer some of those tiles to Hamilton. Like you know, I would imagine the one deer in the north is probably in Hamilton right now for tempo. And then, you know, it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like maybe 6 or so resources. It's not a crazy. I feel like you want to be more like at least 8 to 10 resources, don't you, for Liang, like Liang Cap especially?
I mean, but he settled already on one of the resources, and he's gonna have. I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth. He has enough resources to justify it, and then like getting the pop could go along with amenities from Artemis.
Yeah.
That's just perfect. But I guess he decided he needs more culture.
Yeah, that's my
I
thought.
just
It's
want to.
just that city's gonna be pop 15 so fast, and like Moksha, that's 15 culture. It's such a early boost.
Yeah, like, look, nobody even most people have just got a fourth settler walking it right now. He already has it for like few turns building, and he has an Artemis on top. This is just the amount of tempo he got over everyone else.
Yeah.
Like that's just unfair. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of holy sites on Canada. I think just going campus and theaters and
Yeah.
commercials, anything like just straight up much better. And as we can see, he's opening with campuses. Probably gonna be campus theater, and he's expecting that his team can make gold. I mean, he can make he makes decent gold. Like he can sustain himself. First of
Mhm.
all, you only need you buy the tiles for half price, and then he has a lot of copper and camps, so that's where
Yeah.
his gold is coming from.
He's making a
You
ton
should
of
be
gold
fine on
so
that.
early.
Oh,
With
by the way, not only he had all these tundra deers, he also has a 1-4 deer in Winnipeg, which is gonna be what 2-5.
Oh god, yeah.
Sadly, Canadian bonus does not
Yeah.
work on deers outside of tundra.
Yeah, but still.
And oh, and there is another deer to left, but it's kind of sad. It's a 1-1. I guess it's gonna be 2-2 with the Pantheon.
Yeah,
Three
it'd be
two,
3-2 as
3-2
Canada.
2.
Yeah.
Golden got a free worker, which is pretty nice considering he is playing
He got stone circles
Korea.
too, by the way. I was just gonna go through the pantheons, and I saw he got stone circles. Of course, City Patron got us on Persia. Sacred Path, as we know, went to Ethiopia. Jessica, we know, got Goddess Sea. Japan on Open Sky, and looks like some pretty. It's gonna be about to be with a builder to be 3 culture in the capital on the horse. Once that gets up, so pretty good tempo culture wise. That's his faster samurai for them, so that's going to be strong. Fish got fertility rights, so just getting some tempo with the builder, I guess.
By the way, I don't really like look at this. So Japan has 16 culture, and obviously it only needs culture to get to samurais. And Jessica is forward settler in him. Wait, this
Oh wow!
let's check if Jessica is not aware. Jessica is still not aware of
Oh.
Metahorn. Oh, like as soon as she finds it next turn, there will be unpleasant surprise for her.
Oh
She's
man!
probably wondering right now, why did Japan settle this on no fresh water? Like
Yeah,
makes no sense.
the forward
And
settle's
then we're
coming the
gonna
other way
and
as
then she's gonna
well.
see. That's like
Yeah, I
I
would have.
think she just dies to samurais.
I agree. I'm just sad right now. I thought for sure that settler was going to jump in the water, and then she goes over and settles the silk. And then, there's just some really good settles on the other side of the water. Like, she could have had a really good play here and aggressive move. She's going to learn about Matterhorn, and it's just going to be a really tough game for her.
She spotted the culture on stone. I think if I were her, I would
I'd
be
turn that bad
panicking
boy
right
around.
now.
You're just giving
I
away a
would.
free city.
I would be panicking. She's right in front of Japan, and she only has 5 culture, 6 culture against what 16
Yeah.
cultures. So this is gonna be maybe even samurais with military alliance, right? And the problem with for her another not only she's behind in culture, she can't really afford to go for mercenaries because if she goes for mercenaries,
She's going to
then
alliance.
Japan is gonna have samurai with civil service and I mean with alliance.
Mm-hmm.
If she goes for alliance, that she can't really upgrade units, mass crossbows, and knights are probably the only way to hold it. So basically, I think she is just dead. She is just dead.
Yeah, I mean, well,
She's just dead right now.
I think that, she needs to get settlers on the other side of the bay. And then, like, she can slowly work her way and just maybe work to the left some. Like, she doesn't maybe die outright, but she definitely needs to get those settlers. Like, I honestly, I think the discussion right now, I hope, and is like, do I turn this settler around? Because I think you do, don't you? I mean,
I would probably turn because, like I said, I don't see a way for her to defend
Yeah.
samurais in this position. That the terrain is like even excluding the Matterhorn, the terrain is so bad.
Yeah.
They can like he has a huge front, which he can push Birmingham with. Oh, by the way, look at Takamutsu, beautiful draught.
Oh, drought where? Oh, it's smack dab in
Takamutsu.
the middle of a drought.
Wait, what? Wait, look at. Why is it 2-5? Why is it 2 food base? Wine? Oh wait, it's on wine.
Settled on wine, yeah.
Wait, does drought only remove 1 food? Huh? I thought it removed all the food, no?
It was a 3 food. Doesn't wine give 1 food? So it would be a 3
Yeah,
food
but
base.
I thought drought removed 2 food, all the
No,
food,
just 1
not
food.
just
It removes
food?
1 food per tile. So on a plains, plains end up with 0 food, but the 2 food tiles go down to 1.
Yeah. That's probably because I usually only had drought on plains.
On plains,
I
and you
think
end up
I've
with no
never.
food.
I don't think I have ever had drought on grassland.
Yeah,
So
it
that
feels
was
like
my
it's
confusion.
a lot more often that you see it on plains. I agree. So Noob's gonna go 4 cities early. No more settlers on the way. Library on the way in Hamilton. Really good tempo. He's gonna go improve that. It's gonna be a 2-5 deer. He's heading out with a builder to get mines on those active volcano tiles, which are really strong. Be interesting to see how long he waits to go to more cities. Alternately, Persia with 2 settlers out, another one on the way. They're going to get wide in a hurry. Be interesting to see how that goes. Canada still yet to settle their 3rd city. Seems really slow. Turn 32. By the way, let's assume everybody has their golden age. Did anybody miss? We kind of got talking and didn't talk about it. Looks like everybody hit. A lot of penbrush voice as expected. Jessica's gone science with free ink. And the only other person who didn't go penbrush, of course, is Ethiopia. What's their faith per turn right now? 27. Sitting on 55. This bought a builder. They've bought a settler in Soto. So they're going to get their tempo up. Really nice settle. There's a +5 campus for Ethiopia. They'll settle this fissure. Grasslands Fissure Hill. And you got a +5 campus really quick. Which is pretty fantastic. Encampment going up for Golden. Jessica will want to go to crossbows. Yeah, she wants the science for crossbows. She's going to need it. She, of course, has a lot of pre-builds going, but samurai will be... This is going to be fast samurai. Japan sitting on 18 culture right now. Another district going down here will give her more. Settler coming out. Builders to get things going. The drought. Not good. France got a city settled there. Oh, by the way, I'm noticing the CWC organizers will not be happy about the host not using the better balanced start. Or not better balance, is it? No, multiplayer helper. Multiplayer helper has the ability to put the names of the teams in front, and they did not use it. I'm just noticing. They will not be happy about that. Yeah, this is quite the confrontation. Jessica with the galley here now. Settler coming out. I think that's got to get in the water. Let's see what's Noob. Noob's at 1428. Running away with the stats in the room right now. I think as long as Golden survives here.
By the way, I don't know if you saw that Japan picked Open Skies, and I
Yeah, I
did
did.
the math. Assuming his culture doesn't increase, it's going to be 13 turns until Samurais, but obviously his culture is going to be increasing.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, oh wait, I'm looking. Defensive tactics is going to get boosted for him. So I think in 10 turns he can already start building Samurais. What is Jessica going to have in 10 turns?
Well, I
I'm
imagine
not
she's
sure if
heading for
she's even going to have.
crossbows. She went free ink.
Yeah, but general
Oh no, I'm
samurais
not
don't
saying it's
really
going to
care
be
about
defense. I'm
judging.
just saying that's what she'll have. I would imagine she'll have
Yeah.
crossbows. I think it's going to be a lot of trouble. I think the settler she's building in Leeds needs to go across the water. She does have a boat. She can go figure out where to put it. There's a pretty good settle on a 3-2 banana. Couple 3-2 bananas, actually. And then, yeah, just...
I don't think she's aware of the fact that she's dead.
well, I think she's sending the archers for Matterhorn right now. But yeah, I mean, it's a bold way of putting it, but I suppose, yeah, it's one way of saying it. Oh, by the way, look, there's another beautiful volcano over here for Noob in the tundra. 2 volcanoes in the tundra. One's already exploding to the east. I mean, look at all this land that he can come and get. Lakes in the mountains, tons of... I mean, God. Audience... Like, look at this. He's 3-turning audience chamber.
Yeah, 25 production. How much production is his capital? It's 26. Yeah, 3 turns. Exactly.
That's...
He's gonna build mines on this volcano tiles. What is it gonna be? What, 4-3 before apprenticeship? 4-4 after apprenticeship, and then now we're gonna be 3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty nasty. Typical Canadian gameplay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking. Yeah, he pre-placed Oracle. I'm curious if he's in an autocracy. Is he gonna? No, I think he's gonna switch in 2
I
turns
hope he
as ideology
switches.
finishing.
I've seen you chop out... I think you chopped out without switching one time. I saw you do that.
Yeah.
You chopped out autocracy with your audience chamber or whatever you were building you were making, and then you were like, "Oh, I meant to switch. I was talking about it," and then I read chat.
Yeah. It's the worst because so you usually want to run autocracy as soon as you enter first government if like you have nothing else important, like maybe you have a lot of district, but like for classical republic. But usually I like to go autocracy because of 1 extra stats, and maybe if I want to chop a wonder, you obviously want to be in autocracy. That's super nice, but the problem is autocracy legacy is super sad. Like it's just terrible. So you don't really want to get it. And that early boost, sometimes you forget to switch it off, and then you finish your building in Plaza, and then you have useless legacy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about Golden sitting on 3 cities like this. I feel like you've got to have settlers on the go. Like, I mean, he's getting a little bit pressured here, but I mean, it's just a couple scouts. He needs to have 2 settlers on the go like yesterday.
This is how I think. I don't know. It looks fine for him. This is how I started the game I played against you guys. I went 3 cities, and I made no settler thing before. I don't remember. Like I didn't make a settler. I was super behind on 4th city, and I went ancestral and I chopped a lot of settlers.
Really?
Maybe that's what he's gonna try to do.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I just made a lot of builders. I completely improved my land. He's rushing apprenticeship. He's gonna have apprenticeship in says in 5 turns. Wait, where is it? Yeah, in 5 turns. So his production gonna be good. Though his cities are not really high pop. That's kind of
low
sad.
pop cities right now. 3 pop in the capital. Oh, he has had a settler on 1 turn. He went to get a warrior to defend, I suppose. Okay, so that's not too bad. Be interesting. I think he definitely wants to go audience there. Yeah, Oracle actually out of the Hamilton. So interesting. He's building Oracle in the 2nd city there with Pingala. That'll be really helpful. Gov Plaza out to the right here.
I don't think he expects anyone to contest it out of maybe Ethiopia. Do they have vision over Ethiopia land? No, they don't.
So he actually destroyed a deer to place down a really good theater square on the what will be the Oracle, hopefully for him, and Government Plaza.
I'm looking right now at Ethiopia. Look at his unique improvement like 6.5, and it is boosting appeal even more. I just can't look at this and not think about Earth Goddess stuff. Like
It's
this is just
sad.
so painful.
Yeah.
It is truly painful just looking at this and not thinking about it.
And I'll tell you what's more painful for me. More painful is Moksha in that city right now. I
Which
mean, in the
in which
capital. I mean,
ah
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 counting the stone, 13
yeah,
counting
yeah,
third
yeah. I
rank.
don't think it's fair and worth it. Like, to be honest,
Like
even
this.
in audience meta, I would consider going Magnus. Like,
Oh God, yeah.
every single settler with ancestral at because of 50% production towards settlers and the Magnus chop.
Oh
Every single chop would be a settler.
yeah.
Like, this would be just insane. He could have like
14 chops counting the third ring in that city, and he didn't go Magnus. Like that's just super sad to me. Like that is
yeah, he
just
wouldn't even fall that much behind. He would be extremely ahead
yeah,
with Magnus because of just sheer amount of population and settlers he would chop
yeah.
would be insane. Like it's such a huge mistake not going here for Magnus. Like, do you really need 4 culture? Like, how much culture? So he has 22 culture, right? Like, is 4 culture that game breaking? And he's even playing monumentality civs. Monumentality civs are generally the best abusers of Magnus because of the movement on the builder. So your builder can move up the wood hill and chop at the exact same turn, and then
Mhm.
he can do it the turn after. Meanwhile, and then we don't even mention the fact that you can fave by the builder, right?
Yeah.
So you fave by, and then you can chop the next turn. Meanwhile, other civs have to make a builder, waste a turn to go on the hill and then the chop. Like, so it's much slower. This is really disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand he doesn't want to chop all of them because he went sacred path. I mean, he could save two woods next to the holy City, but the rest should have been chopped with Magnus.
So just taking a look at Fish here. He's got a +3 campus that just finished in Bravo. He's got a +4 campus done in Alpha, a +3 done in Charlie. He has a +5 in Echo that gets done in 7 turns. He's going hard after the science. I see Sandro on 11 science. Fish is at 28. He'll be at somewhere in the vicinity of 50 before long when he puts in the double adjacency card and finishes his +5. Probably throws a commercial hub to make it a +6 actually, and I would be shocked if he doesn't get some builders out here some horses out shortly to kill Vanderbernay. Going to be a lot of tempo for Fish. Commercial hub's really fast as well. He will be first to commercial hub merchant points. Harbors all around for, so he's going to get his trade routes in Persia. Okay. Let me take a second to get caught up on chat, by the way, guys. Thank you all for being here. It's when Jack and I get back and forth in the discussion, we get all excited and forget to converse with you guys. Noob sitting on 4 cities. He's done some chopping. Oracle in 3. Noobish question. I only recently bought Gathering Storm. No districts can be built on geothermal fissures. No, geothermal fissures, you cannot build districts other than the Hungary can build a bath, a special unit. But that's it. But you can settle your city on it. Yeah, exactly. So, weakest player in weakest position makes it tough, though. I'm not sure what that was in reference to, Crete. How the heck does Brantford get spawned from Canada before major cities? Yeah, I know. Brantford's a bit of a funny... I think it's what happens is you call the capital Ottawa, and then there's just a big group of cities, 20 cities or 30 cities of Canadian names, and they just, whatever. Excessive, hello, my friend. How are you? I'm here. Please provide the daily Civ moronic breakdown for me for how things are looking so far. I'll give you, in 1 second, I'll give you a quick breakdown. I'll give you the lowdown for sure. Fox, good to see you. Forgetting us, I know. Talk about former Earth goddesses about OP Pantheon, so maybe it deserves nerf. Well, it was OP in single player, is what we're referring to. And on single player, it was very overpowering because because a lot of the Pantheons on single player just didn't live up to the value of it. On multiplayer, a lot of the Pantheons in the BBG are actually better. And in a many, like, there's a lot of balance in the Pantheons on multiplayer. So there's like 10 or 12 that are all quite good and similar. So with no nerfing of it, currently BBG hasn't done any changes. So it's just base game, which is 1 on breathtaking. And that makes it lesser than basically all other Pantheons. So the decision will have to come about what to do with it. Whether they make it 1 on appeal or 1 on charming, or take it back to 2 on breathtaking. I think it'd have to be one or the other, or nobody will ever use it again. Is the thought there. Settler out here. I'd like to see more settlers coming faster. Still no Gov Plaza is a problem. Still no Gov Plaza. Am I missing something? Still no Gov Plaza? Turn 39. That is a problem. Oracle next turn for noob. Let me give you a quick breakdown, Excessive. So, there's going to be major conflict right here between the 2 naval civs, but it'll take place on land. 2 encampments going up is going to be a major problem. There's going to be governments. There's going to be Matterhorn, Samurai. Jessica is in a lot of trouble. She had a settler going here. She's now building an encampment. I don't know where that settler went. Perhaps she didn't finish it, but she needs to get it in the water over here. And then she'll need to start settling in this direction. And hopefully for her, finding a place to live. Maybe even an escape settler. She'll have to read escape settler early and get it down here. It's going to be very important because she's just... I love Jessica, but whoa. First to train swordsman on Jessica. And is sitting on Matterhorn. She did buy out to the stone. I was actually mentioning earlier, they should buy that 2-2 before she bought it. She bought it. She controls it. Be very interesting. I would almost consider putting an encampment right here. Or potentially even right on the stone. Just chop out the stone, put the encampment right there. Your units out of this city will literally spawn with Matterhorn. Be an interesting idea as well. Yeah, very interesting stuff. We're gonna see what happens. So that's the long and short of that part of the map there, Excessive. Korea's going to be in a really tough spot here between 2 strong civs. Ethiopia to their east, Persia on 6 cities to the west. City patron goddess, really fast harbors. The culture will be flying with their trade routes. One thing I will point out is that Persia's science is really, really low right now. So they're going heavy culture, and we'll see how it goes. Fish getting another settler out. Oh, look, this is hilarious. You'll see this sometimes. So how this happens is Fish had a trade route. It's been now pillaged by France. Trade route going from Alpha down to Hong Kong. And what happened is when he sent it out, this city hadn't established yet. Okay, this city had not yet established when he sent the trader out. So the trader was down here somewhere. And then this city got established. And so when the trader came back, it started hitting the tiles within 3 tiles of the capital. And so it goes bang. And then it goes here. It's like, oh, this is within 3 tiles, so we get to get this one as well. And if it had made it 1 more tile, then it goes to here, and he would have gotten that tile. But of course, it looked like it got pillaged, so rip the trade route. Fish going free ink next, perhaps, and pressure Persia with. That's a possibility. His stats are crazy science. I don't know if he would care for the extra science. Like, he's about to have a +5 campus built here. I'm guessing does he have the card in yet? I wonder. He's defensive tactics. He may have gone bottom tree for that card. He does have it in, I would imagine. Oh, sorry, wrong. Yeah, he does have it in. But yeah, he's sitting on 41 science. He's about to be sitting on 55 science. At 55 science, I don't think you go free ink. I think you stick with the culture. If you took away his culture right now, he would be really hurting. Culture's too valuable. I don't think you go free ink. He's got plenty of science from his campuses. I would be surprised if he did that, to be entirely honest with you. He will definitely want to pressure Persia. Like the big play here, 100% the play he wants to make is to pressure Persia so that Persia can't pressure Ethiopia. He's gonna know this is Golden's first big competitive game on the big stage. He's gonna get a pretty good settle in here non-fresh, looks like. Maybe he's just gonna settle that. And he has a settler down here, so he's looking pretty good. For 5 cities, do I still not see a government plaza? Am I blind? I'm still not seeing a government plaza. Like it's just losing a lot of tempo not getting that done. Let's check on Noob. Horse is out. Looking to get a trade route online. Oracle's built. His stats are kind of gross. 48 culture. Competitive science.
I was just checking from what everyone is opinion. I saw that Sandro went for Magnus, but he didn't chop anything either.
Oh my god, yeah. He's even
Sadly.
he even improved the stone on a hill.
I
Maybe
mean,
he did.
he
Oh,
improved
that was
stone
that was
early in the
right.
game.
Yeah, that was
that was a free builder, so it paid
on
off.
turn 5 or whatever it was. Yeah, good point. But yeah, I mean, you unimproved that. You chop what? I mean, it's not a ton of chops, but it is like 7 or 8 there.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but our friend Korea went with 4 encampment strat.
Are you serious?
I don't know. Sorry, not Korea. Japan. Japan.
Japan. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, please don't tell me.
No. I misspoke. I meant to say when I was gonna say, I was thinking maybe he should have went theater plus encampment because a theater next to plaza would be free culture.
Oh, they can't check city states. Oh yeah, the city
I
state.
can't check it either. I was thinking if it was a bug. So I was gonna say, like if you put theater, it would be the same production cost as the encampment, but you would get a lot more culture. Also, I also dislike his choice of Pingala instead of choice of Magnus. I feel like Magnus, and then he asked his team to save gold and buy him few feudalism builders, and then he just chops out samurais. Would have been the best thing he could have done. I don't like. And by the way, also want to point out, Jessica went Liang, so no stats, and the second mistake she's going apprenticeship, so nothing to defense. Meanwhile, we have samurais next turn.
Yeah, I mean she's just apprenticeship for 1 mine,
and she doesn't even have an encampment.
Yeah, she has 1 iron mine, and that's.
Oh wait, she has encampment. Sorry,
she does have an encampment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart of her to buy that 2/2/1 tile. I was thinking maybe could you ever think about putting an encampment on that stone, on the Matterhorn, and then Magnus in that city, and then chop out units into the Matterhorn encampment.
Who was the crazy? I want to say, who was the host? He forgot to put the team tags.
Yeah, I was watching that earlier too. Yeah, I think when you were done.
I forgot to check it. I just assumed like every team is gonna do it, but I guess I forgot. I'm gonna be checking from now on. Oh my god, it's a 5th encampment going for Japan.
5th encampment.
5th.
That feels like a throw.
I think what they're trying to do. Oh, they might try. Look at this.
Oh, maybe
one general.
Maybe to try and take every general.
Oh no, but Jessica already took a general.
Oh, there you go. So that doesn't work.
So why does he need 5 encampments? I mean, I was saying the encampments was good for culture, just for Banish and Voice, it's the cheapest district. But why he didn't go for theaters? Why 5 encampments? Is there anything? I mean, if he gets to Renaissance general, he might get a free bombard.
Even like you said,
before the respected era, he might try to get a core samurai general, but 5? That's a bit of overkill.
Even a couple of what do you call them? Holy sites and get crusade, kind of like you were talking about, something like that. Not as, there is one military city state. Woolin is the only military city state, and they are. I don't even know where they are.
Or talking about Magnus establishing in Yokohama.
Oh, there you go. A lot of.
Oh, I see what
some
Jessica
shops.
is going for. She's going apprenticeship to get to how you call it, knights.
Knights. There you go. And she has. Oh yeah, and she's getting heavy chariots up there. She's got 3 of them on the way to get the boost. Settler is heading. I was saying too. I think might have been while you were Devin. I think it's going to be important to read Escape Settler here. I think there's plenty of opportunity for her to get an Escape Settler down by Canada. Like maybe she even throws a city south of Ayutthaya. I mean, if she ever just walked a settler down there, she's got to be careful it doesn't get sniped by France here too. If she goes north, that's really dangerous. But if she's heading towards, like, if she just walked it all the way over, put a really nice city south of Ayutthaya, and guard the chokes and live forever. Encampments like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Yeah. Was I just muted that whole time?
Yeah, you were muted.
God,
I was also saying that Jessica is going for military alliance first, but how they gonna upgrade the knights is extremely questionable because the
Yeah.
knights are super expensive, and I mean, she's making 12 gold, Canada 21, and
Not a lot of gold, that's for sure.
and Kree's making 19, which makes it a total of 52, which I think a knight upgrade every 3-4 turns. Like
As long as they start saving
if
now,
it-
they'll be fine.
yeah, but that means nobody in the team can use any gold, and Nicholas no how watch push.
Yeah,
If
that's true.
any of them get pressured, no push to defend. Nothing, like you have to fully commit to giving all the gold to Jessica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree on the encampment there. Like, even like you said, but like if you built a couple of half price holy sites and got crusade, you know, over 5 encampments. Yeah, and then feudalism is it? Did Japan get it? Yeah, they're on genre and poetry, so they've got feudalism already. They could start chopping out potentially. Yeah, samurai started in Yokohama. They'll start to chop that out.
11. They should buy him a builder. I think they should.
Yeah, he's
How
got a
much?
1 charge builder here, but
55,
another one
35,
on the way.
36. They should just buy him. I don't know why he really chops so many encampments. I think it's a huge overkill.
Yeah, that's a huge throw. Jessica, okay, looks like she could be all right. France hasn't moved their scout, but she does have a settler on the way to that stone, on the volcano. It's gonna be a solid city. A little bit of choke to protect, I suppose. Interesting play. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay, Noob does have one more settler out. Noob's got a crazy game going so far. Obviously, doing incredible Canada things.
What does he have? He has Oracle. It's gonna be Colosseum. I'll be looking at the amenities on him. All the cities are, except for one, are happy. Is he gonna put where is that theater? Is it from Ottawa? Yeah, okay. So he's probably gonna put Colosseum where the wood is under Oracle. Buff
Yeah.
up that theater even more. What is it gonna be? Plus
5, 6, with the extra. Yeah. 4 from the. Oh no, more than that because the
it's gonna
entertainment
be
complex.
8. It's gonna be 8.
8 because I thought I got the
Entertainment and
entertainment.
Plaza.
Plus 8 theater square. That's a bit of all right. Another settler out too. I was just gonna say, Noob's got to get some more settlers out.
The problem of Colosseum in that spot means he kills his Bolshoi tile, so he's not going to build Bolshoi in the capital, since Bolshoi requires a theater in that city and an adjacent flat tile, and that's the only flat tile.
So you won't have
So
bullshit in the cat.
it's up to him if he wants to play Colosseum under Ottawa and save that tile for Bolshoi and sacrifice some adjacency, or if he wants to buff up his theater. The question is how many, like, does it affect the adjacency of Colosseum? So if he doesn't
Yeah.
play, if he plays it on the
He
bus,
loses Winnipeg. if he goes
Winnipeg
south.
is gonna benefit. If he plays it under Ottawa,
Yeah.
Winnipeg is not gonna benefit. So
Exactly.
not only it's a lesser theater adjacency, it also is one city less benefiting from Colosseum.
I mean,
I
Bolshoi
think
could
he's
always
gonna
go
go
to
with
Nova.
Colosseum.
Yeah, I think
I
you
mean,
go
yeah,
for
I mean,
Coliseum now and put Bolshoi somewhere else. I think, right?
yeah, but the thing is, Bolshoi is pretty expensive wonder, and you kind of want it to have it in like one of your strongest cities. So that's gonna be a
Ooh.
tough one if he doesn't place it in the capital.
So somebody in Doe was just saying in chat here, isn't Bolshoi one that requires flat plains or grassland? Can it go on?
What?
Can Bolshoi go on flat? Can it go on tundra?
Yeah, it can.
It can. Okay.
Yeah, it can. I didn't see who got Hypatia. Let me check. I think somebody said that. I think France stole Hypatia of Korea.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Interesting.
I don't. I can't check sadly because of
Yeah,
the pause.
exactly. The pause is in the way of being able to click on
But
it.
yeah, as Korea, you kind of expected to get Hypatia basically. So that's extremely sad.
Yeah, France horses could be a problem for the potential settle here from Korea. They were trying to get onto that river, and those two horses might cause a problem there. They do see them now. The one warrior sees it. A lot of mines down. Before long, it's going to be that Korean, the capital Sewon's going to have 6 mines on it. That's pretty strong. Gonna have to start guarding these chokes though before Ethiopia puts something together. No classical yet on turn 45 is pretty scary for Korea. I can't see the stats. Okay. Looks like Team Plus coming back in. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I mean, he has some, like, as long as he be working. I mean, he has no really food tiles at all. Like, even these are just 2 foods and stuff. He must be working like the 1/4s to have this slow a growth, like 22 turns. He's got to have the housing. He's trying to spit out Stonehenge as fast as possible for defender, I'd imagine. He must be working like the 1/4s for sure. Maybe even this 1/4 as well, trying to get max production to have that slow growth in the capital. Those horses will be a problem. I'm going to stop muting myself. I keep, whenever Jack goes deafened, I mute myself so that I don't, when he switches back, I'm not talking over him. But then I forget to unmute. Another settler coming here. Settler on the way. Settler on the way. Fish has got some crazy stats. So, like, Golden's got great science. He's going to get to his watches here at a decent timing, I think. Not bad anyway. It won't be world record pace at any rate. Campus here. Actually, he could actually put this campus here. This city could put their campus right there. He'll switch over he'll buy the fissure, switch this tile over, and he can put it here. It'll be it'll buff this 2, 3, 4. It'll be a +4, and then it'll make this a +4 as well. Buy that tile, switch it over. That'll be the play. Settler in 4, settler in 1. This would probably be settler in 5 once this one pops, but still, Getting lots of cities out on his free sim. He doesn't have vision here. He actually has good land down here he doesn't know about yet. He went exploring in all kinds of directions, but not in that one. Fish is on 28 gold a turn right now. He does not have a good capital, by the way. He just has one. He has the one pasture here. I don't know if he had. We looked at the beginning, and he did not have a lot of good stuff for this. Surprised. Okay, walls with Banner Bernai means he's not going to hold them for long. I would imagine he just wants to hold Banner Bernai himself. Then at this point, I thought.
Where is Bandar Brunei?
In the north. As the one I was kind of thinking he might go grab some horses and take it.
It has a wall now.
It's about to, exactly. It's about to build walls, so it's
like
you just
it's not really worth. It's not really worth it when you get the wall because like you need to get a catapult, you need to get units, then you need to clear units. It's like so much investment that like you're just better off building a settler at this point.
Yeah. He'll have another really good campus in Foxtrot. He can buy the fissure and transfer a tile over next to the Gov Plaza and throw down another campus in Foxtrot. He's gonna have his science is already so big. He's keeping up with Korea on science right now. It's an interesting game right now. The sim feels like major advantage to Zoc, but positionally, things are going to get really interesting for Jessica with the samurai push. Although, like we've talked about, Japan with a little bit of poor execution on their district choices. 5 encampments just feels. I mean, I think more than 2 probably would have felt like.
I think he just like he's doing it just for cheap district to get progression wise better way. So okay, Noob dropped Colosseum next to theater. And one thing I want to point out, I really dislike that Noob did not give his book right away to Jessica.
Oh.
Wait, just gave book to somebody. Is it Jessica? Please tell me it's Jessica. It is Jessica.
Okay. There you go.
But he waited one turn so he wouldn't end up without the book. I think he like as soon as he gets the first book he should give it to Jessica because Jessica is like in extremely tricky position.
Yeah.
So how are we doing on Samurai? Samurais have 57, but that's without Metahorn. I suppose he's gonna go for Metahorn. To be honest, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm really disliking the fact that he did not put Holy Sight on that Metahorn town because it would also make a road, thus making the logistics between him stepping on a Metahorn and moving samurais a bit faster. Is he just gonna go without Metahorn? We will see. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point because it basically getting up on a Matterhorn. Yeah, you can only put 1 unit per turn, right? Like you can't just shuffle it out, and yeah, it's a bit awkward for him. Yeah, I was also we're just talking about that Canada Power things. 4-turn Coliseum feels kind of crazy.
Korea is getting pillaged, but Korea does not have currently a plaza. Oh, he just put the plaza.
I know. I was saying that no plaza turn 45. I was a little bit sad. Oh wait, did he lose?
He got religion, by the way. He has defender now.
I think. Oh no, he took it north. Okay, I was gonna say I thought maybe Korea lost a settler to those horses, but he ended up pushing it north.
No.
He wasn't gonna be able to get to the river, so he diverted.
They upgraded him a sword, so that's some gold, but not going to Jessica.
Yeah.
How many samurais are there? 1, 2, 3. There's okay.
He's going with that Matterhorn.
He's going without Matterhorn.
Interesting. The general.
How fast? Okay, these archers are
6.
tickling samurais.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going stirrups, but it's not going to feel good. Civil service 3, so she'll have a everybody has civil service or is going to civil service on CC. I'm guessing everybody else has done it with the high culture that they've got. I'm imagining definitely Fish and Noob have already got civil service, so she'll have an alliance in 3 at the same time as Japan. So military alliance will be the same timing. Stirrups in 6, but that looks like is it boosted already? So she's not going to get the boost from Noob? Or maybe Noob is boosting it for her. Actually, Fish is going to have it in 1 turn. What's the settler play? Okay, so Hamilton down here can start stealing some strong tiles. I think he hasn't done it yet, but he needs to transfer that 4-4 over to this city. And then put the 3-4 back in here to keep Coliseum fast. Coliseum in 2. I don't know how you stop Noob here. I mean, it might be... He could go 1v4 right here. It's insane. I don't want to jinx him, but... Campus is going for Jessica. Oh, okay, here you go. This is not bad there. Not bad here. Both on fissures and... So those are 1, 2, 4, and a 5. No. Harbor 6. Really good campuses she'll have. So that'll speed up Stirrups quite a bit when that one finishes. Surprised I didn't shave a turn there. The samurais are on the way. She needs knights, crossbows. She needs that science bad. Be interesting to see what she does with a settler. She does have a scout south that she needs to be careful of. Toronto immediately placing down a theater square. I would imagine you want to keep moving out this way. How many turns on the era? 5. Let's check out era score. Jessica's sitting on a dark, which is probably good for her. Oh, sorry, no, that's Japan, sorry. Where's Jessica? She's actually going to be normal if she can't hit golden. And Noob's going to have... Oh, Noob get Coliseum in next turn. He'll be able to get things done. Fish needs to get a lot going if he's going to hit second golden. He's doing a lot of simming. Diplo quarter going down. Settler coming out. He's got a plan in mind. He is going Hanging Gardens. He'll need to do a chop or 2 to get it to finish. Settler getting Y, but he's gonna have to figure out a play on golden. 5 cities. Pre-builds coming. Almost turned 50. Why'd he kill his only aqueduct tile? I was wondering about that as well. I thought it was an aqueduct, and I was like, oh, he placed a theater right away. Literally, I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe he's just gonna build a whole shit ton of farms. I think that was probably just a misplay. There's a +4 campus in this city. Maybe a misclick. Maybe he meant to put it here. And then he's gonna he could do a campus there. I think maybe misclicked. I don't know. It's totally weird. Norm, you make this look and sound genius, like a perfect 10. I see what you did there. Thank you, Hemlock. You're so kind. Yeah, governor and a granary, it won't be too bad, but I agree. An aqueduct in that city makes a lot of sense. And it's kind of sad. Really good city up here. Lots of expands. He's going to get so wide. I don't know how you stop it. By the way, is this enough builders on France? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 builders. 11. Settler coming. I don't think there's any doubt that this is going to be a Canada and...
It looks like Jessica is gonna help, but like, I don't know, at what cost? Is it really worth it? Like, I feel like she should have just not settled the city. She gets a civil service.
Yeah, I was mentioning she gets
I
civil
don't even
service at the
know.
same time, right? So that's all right.
But like Japan already has a military alliance.
She got really good campuses down next to her Gov Plaza and some fissures. So she's got her science is getting much better. She's actually got way better science than Japan right now. So if she can hold, you know, be interesting.
I think Japan just kills these archers and then goes straight for a city. Like Jessica, like she can fortify against samurais, but she can't hit into them. Her units are dying if she hits.
Yeah, she almost needs to back these archers off and save them to be crossbows in her main cities. I feel like it might almost be worth it just to say, okay, we lose this city. Let's get the archers out. We've got 6 crossbow pre-builds. We've got some knight pre-builds.
I don't really understand why Japan's so slow on the moves. Like,
maybe,
don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Like, those units are just getting deleted by the samurai.
She has a military alliance now. She even has a victor inside, but
Yeah.
the knight barely does any damage. She's building your walls. I hope, like, Japan needs to get, how you call it, a ram.
So, south of Leeds, settler on the move. Is this understanding quickly what that the writing is on the wall?
You think escape settler already?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I mean, she's got a bunch of nice cities on this inland sea of hers, and she's choosing not to settle them.
I suppose she
Just being a little safe, you know.
I'm looking. These samurais can't really hit into knights either, though, but that's because of a support bonus.
Yeah, it's pretty close on the knight.
She didn't have enough knights, like to make a wall of knights, so
Yeah, she's got another one
you
coming from
wouldn't
the
be able to
capital.
pass.
And so she can actually upgrade. She's got a chariot and Leeds and a knight, so she'll have like as many as 5 if she gets them upgraded. The problem is, can she get that heavy chariot upgraded in time to survive? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I think it was planned all along. She gives up the capital to give Japan minus to favor, and then the noob spams Renaissance walls, and then we just go Diplo victory.
There you go.
Turn 160 new strat.
There you go. Everybody build Renaissance walls, and we win.
Yeah, Renaissance won Diplo victory. I'm expecting it to happen at some point. Like you'll play a map like this, and somebody just like rushes Renaissance walls.
Well,
like the whole team rushes Renaissance walls, and then you can't outvote them.
Like, hear me out on a Georgia strat, right? Because Georgia's so good at walls.
Yeah.
Just on Highlands, so much space. Just go monumentality crazy, right? 20 cities, Renaissance walls on all of them. That's what, 40 Diplo favor a turn just off of Renaissance walls.
Whoa, what did Jessica just do?
Oh shit, I missed it.
She just decided to hit into some for some reason. And
wow.
Japan didn't really pick up on this mistake. I don't understand why.
She's got to get that knight out of there. Knight's going to get triple teamed. She got to try and save that. Just have it sitting there on its own. No, they're going to let it. They're going to let that knight just sit there, I guess.
I wonder if he just keeps the samurais. I mean,
there's a lot of samurais coming.
I wonder if he keeps it there on the cattle and just fortifies there and hope for the best. I mean, if he gets he needs 5 more shots to get a level up, unless there was a barrack. He can survive 5 shots, but I think she's gonna finish it with a knight. But if she finishes with a knight, she is kind of trading it, and then she's gonna lose all the knights.
Yeah, that's the thing is,
samurais.
I think she'll trade, but I don't know if it's the right call or not.
Okay, the ram is coming.
Yeah, battering ram just got chopped out. Yeah.
How we doing on the ram? Can I check? 44. So no Dark Age for Japan. So that's a bit easier. Okay, so he decided to slam a city. With samurai.
That was an interesting choice.
I mean,
Shift enter it out. Where can he get it to?
but where he can put it? He doesn't have meta horn on it, so the only
Yeah.
thing he can go is on the jungle. I don't think that one archer shot is gonna be enough, so he can probably shift enter it out.
Yeah. Yeah, with it sitting on a hill, I can't imagine an archer shot kills it.
Oh, he decided to like double summit.
Yeah. The knight died.
Oh wait,
I don't
I'm
know why she
looking
didn't
at
get the
wait,
knight out.
Jessica can remove the general, but she was too slow. I guess it would actually open for a double hit. But she could remove.
By the way, one turn I was going to say Fish looked like he was putting together a plan for Golden, and he did get it. So Fish made Golden. Golden made Golden. Jessica's going to miss it. Would have been actually nice of her to try and stick in the dark, but she wasn't able to handle
Korea gets it, Canada gets it, Korea gets it. That's the most important. Jessica is kind of out of the game basically at
Yeah,
this
it is.
point.
Yeah.
Persia gets it. France doesn't get it. Ethiopia gets it, and Japan doesn't get it.
So that's a pretty big deal. Fish, we're going to settle another city. He's going to be on 2, 4, 6, 8 cities next turn. The campuses, I actually don't like his play here with this campus. I don't know.
Oh, whoa. You know, one thing to point out, just it's not as an escape settler. She's settling on a like.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
This could have been a +4 campus instead of a +3. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my boy Fish. Yeah, she moved it off to the side there, and I wonder, does she have she has shipbuilding. She could throw it in the water and head to the fissure, maybe.
The city of hers falls. Don't know, in few turns. Probably 2 turns. I don't think it falls next turn.
Then the walls go up, but the ram comes in and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She put the galley fleet in, so she kind of wasted that. Not that it matters, because she's just got her own inland sea here to play on.
I mean, I like all her land is unimproved. Look how many chops that are present in the capital. Look how many chops are present in Manchester.
Yeah.
Like she went
Could've chopped out a
apprenticeship,
lot
but
of
she had
units.
almost no mines.
Yeah, she could have chopped out a lot of units and then got a ton of production out of it with mines. Yep. Builder in Ottawa. By the way, I don't know if you saw. Look at France's land. Look how many builders there are in France's land right now.
Yeah, this is the correct way to play the game. This way
Absolutely.
he can, yeah, he's gonna improve all his lands, and then what is it? Is it feudalism? Yeah, they're all feudalism.
Yeah. I did this. I love just having builders. I will keep it. I race to feudalism almost every game. I line up my builders. I get them all in one turn in every city. As soon as I get feudalism, I put the card in, spit the builders out, do at least a couple in each city.
I mean, all his land is gonna be improved, so he's gonna be set for production for the rest of the game. Nobody else has as much land is improved as he does.
Yeah.
Like even Tusk has a lot of chops. I don't know why so many players don't use like these chops I was discussing like one builder, right? Chop on your top basically makes a second builder makes a third builder, and then like you can in this chain you can improve the wall land to be only mines and like good completely improved tiles, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think it's worth the acceleration sooner you do it, the sooner you get the benefit, right?